Obi's obedient group set to form a new movement. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Obedient leader Comrade Olayemi Boluwatife Dare reveals. Comrade Olayemi Boluwatife Dare OBD is a youth under the Labour Party in Ogun State and a member of the Obedient Movement. He is also the chairman of the Gateway Coalition for P2B GCPO and the convener of the Congress for National Change CNC. A few days back, City People journalist Ben Prince Eze met him at an event and had a brief chat with him and explained why the Obedient Group wants to form a new movement. Below is the essay from the chat. I am Comrade Boluwatife Dare Olayemi, chairman of Gateway Coalition for P2B GCPO in Ogun State. GCPO is a coalition of all support groups in Ogun State. We have the 33 P2B support organization and I head the coalition. What do you think of the general knowledge about the obedience that they are rascals? They talk to other statesmen with no respect? He replied, I will tell you categorically that the obedient movement are young and vibrant people that are yearning for change in the country. There is no doubt that the generations that are saying that we are rude are the generation that have brought chaos to the country. They asked, are you a member of the obedient movement? He replied, yes, I am 100% obedient. It has been a version of that I was elected to shade the coalitions in Ogun State. We are vibrant Nigerians that want change. The change starts now. Obedient movements have given us the opportunity to see what is happening in the politics of Nigeria. It has given young people the opportunity to serve and lead in various capacities in political endeavors. So, we cannot underestimate the power of the obedience in the country. The country needs a drastic change, a leadership that will bring change to this country. Young people of this country have come together to say in one voice that we have to cause the change. We have to be part of the process. We have to be part of the change, and that is what brings about the obedient movement. They asked, what do you think about the obedient making up their own path, or would they still go with the Labour Party? He replied, well, for example, now in Ogun State, I as a person, we form an organization called the Congress for National Change, CNT. This is because we want to stop the movement. We want to be a group of people that really wants to bring about the change even after the election. That is why we formed the organization we call CNC. I am part of what CNC is going to be doing, which is to make sure that we have vibrant people that are doing activities of leadership in their various communities. They are doing things in their various communities in humanitarian service and all. So, the obedient movement is not just at the targets, the noisemakers, arrogant people, but you are people who want to impact society, that want to cause a change in society outside politics. That is why we the obedience have come together to say, okay, we want to use the platform. We want to create a platform that we call the CNC. So this is the new thing Obedient wants to create, the CNC. They asked. He replied, yes, the Congress for National Change. They asked, has it been created already? He replied, well, we are going to inaugurate the CNC in 2 weeks in Ogun State. In 2 weeks' time, doesn't have a specific date. Can you tell us the actual date for the inauguration? They asked. He replied, in 2 weeks' time doesn't have a specific date. Okay, well, no, because of uncertainties, I do not want to give you a specific date. Peter Obedient Group set to form. New movement was last modified April 25th, 2023 by Ben Prince. I don't know who this person is speaking for, but I want to believe he's speaking for I don't want to believe he's speaking for anybody. How many people? The obedience are scattered all over the country. The obedience are not people that are just in one particular place. You cannot come out now and say the obedience are only in Lagos, the obedience are only in Port Harcourt, the obedience are only in Ogun State or Oyo or Kwara or Ondo. No. Obedience are scattered all over the country, just as we have supporters of different political parties that are scattered over all of the country. The same way you have obedience who are scattered all over the country. Movements are not formed, they are a result of spontaneous reaction of people with common aspiration and ideology. So me, I feel if they are going to be a movement, believe me, I believe what are we going to, how am I going to put it? I believe go there as pure. The obedient movement, even though now is not pure, but I believe when they start having people In fact, the fight is going to increase because this one will say, "Nami go head." This one will say, "So there's going to be problems." In fact, there'll be clashes of ideologies. But this is a movement. This is a movement is free. You understand? They don't really, how do I put it? Yeah, they don't really meet anywhere. They just have one objective, which is making sure they bring Nigeria. And I think that is a very wonderful thing. But when you start to have an organization, people interest go on different. What is keeping the obedient movement whole is because they have one objective, and the objective is change Nigeria, make Nigeria become a better country. For now, keep the CNC in KIV, let obedient get hold of the Apex seats. The issue of the CNC for now could cause a diversion. And let me correct your perspective on who is who in the obedient family movement. Obedient family is a conglomerate of all demographics, not really the youth alone. Okay. Good, we all know that P2B is not for the Igbo, while we hope that Tinubu is not for the Yoruba. The policy of making Obi and Tinubu ethnic affairs will fail at the long run. You are putting yourself in a dangerous situation. Well, dangerous situation? I don't think so, but the thing is, I don't think the group is going to actually, stand. I don't think it's going to stand. P2B and Dati about those tired of ethnic, religious, tribal and money-backed politics that make development, peace and unity almost impossible in Nigeria. Since independence, they are about those that want changes to the status quo. The momentum is just about to start, and soon someone from the north will rise up unless our leaders, politicians do something urgent to elevate the sufferings of Nigerians. And this is true. Please, obedient movement, let us wake up and stomp Abuja ground for 1 or 2 weeks to the innovation. To do what exactly? The case is in court. Coming out to do anything contrary to me might, affect in a negative way. Yeah, just like, when they're saying let's have protests, and I'm saying because they're in court. Having protests, does it not mean that you are already telling the court that, they are not going to do a good job? So I think it should be left alone. It should be left alone for now. We want young people to matter. We want young people, no matter their tribe, to rule Nigeria. We are sick and tired of all these ancestors ruling Nigeria. It depends on us, Sha. Those who think the obedience of Labour Party's Igbo party will be surprised. Even without Obi, this party will take over Nigeria forever. And young and vibrant people, even from the north or southwest, will rule Nigeria. The days of living ghosts becoming president of Nigeria is on end. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.